Big U was one of the most feared Crips on the West Coast, but now he's facing a murder case and his own son just got murdered. Rumors say that Big U got his son killed, and today we're breaking down the whole crazy story. On Halloween night 2025, Big U's son Jabari, aka Baby Huey, was found bleeding out at the intersection of 69th and Fig in South LA. Baby Huey had stopped at a smoke shop in the area, but he got killed when he walked up to someone's whip. Nobody knows who pulled the trigger yet, but it looks like Baby Huey knew the dude who killed him because witnesses told the cops that Baby Huey walked up to the shooter's whip and that's when he got hit up. Baby Huey was around murder since he was a little kid. He was born in '91. In that same year, his dad Big U got sent to prison for 13 years. Big U repped the Rolling 60s Crips and tried to steal over 30 pounds of cocaine from an undercover cop. So Baby Huey ended up spending a lot of time with his Uncle Dwayne while his dad Big U was in prison. Uncle Dwayne had ties to a lot of rappers on the West Coast, and that's allegedly what got him brutally killed when Baby Huey was 7 years old. Dwayne was standing outside a recording studio while Snoop Dogg's homie Kurupt was in the booth. Then out of nowhere, a car rolled up and started letting off shots, and Dwayne was found dead at the scene. Huey played football and stayed in school, but he was getting active in the streets too and never had the chance to go pro. Huey rapped when he was going to school at Crenshaw and called himself J Bars, but back then he was never taking it seriously. Then when he got locked up, Huey spent a lot of time writing songs, and when he came home, he hopped in a booth and started going by the name Huey Popcorn. Huey was working with huge artists like Sean Kingston and Chris Brown, but Huey's music never really popped off and he was always in the streets. Big U had been locked up for 13 years and spent most of the time stabbing dudes and throwing hands. And one time he punched a dude so hard, he knocked his eyeball out of the socket. When Big U came home in 2004, he started a charity called Developing Options, and he said it was to keep the kids out of the streets. But according to the cops, the charity was just a front for Big U and his homies. Baby Huey started working for the charity when he came home from jail, but Big U and him were allegedly putting all the charity money in their own pockets. Developing Options was getting money from everywhere. The Gang Reduction Youth Development Program started giving them $500K a year back in 2015, and they were even taking money from dudes like Draymond Green and Shaq. Big U wasn't just scamming athletes though, he was also ordering his goons to put hands on them. According to the FBI, a boxer named Adrian Broner set up a dice game in LA back in 2019 and invited a bunch of NBA players. The dice Broner was using were allegedly rigged though, and Broner won millions off the NBA stars. Then Big U heard about the fixed dice game and sent some goons to put hands on Adrian Broner because Broner didn't cut Big U in on the action. Big U got the money back that Broner won from the NBA players. Then Big U allegedly charged the players $100K each before he'd give their money back to him. Baby Huey allegedly had both feet in the trenches just like his dad, but his brother Dayon took a different route. Baby Huey couldn't go far in football because he started getting locked up, but Dayon stayed out of trouble and ended up playing for the LA Chargers as a linebacker. Baby Huey getting killed like that was a brutal loss for his brother Dayon, but less than a week later, he had a crazy game against the Tennessee Titans and had 7 tackles, a sack, and a pass deflection that won the game. And after the game, Dayon had an interview and said he just wanted to be able to talk to his brother one more time. Dayon said he was having the worst year of his life. His brother got murdered, plus his dad is facing life in prison, and Dayon's connected to Big U's case in a brutal way. According to the cops, Big U murdered a rapper named Rayshawn Williams in Vegas and dumped his body out in the desert. Rayshawn wasn't just a random rapper that Big U had beef with though. Rayshawn grew up with Big U's son Dayon and was one of his best friends. Big U coached Rayshawn in football when he was a kid, and Rayshawn even lived with Big U for a while when he was in high school. But according to the indictment, Rayshawn wore one of Dayon's chains to school without asking, so Big U kicked him out of the house. A few years later, Big U signed Rayshawn to his Unique music label, but there was still some drama going on behind the scenes, and Rayshawn allegedly dissed Big U on the track. Rayshawn rapped about how he was going to get himself shot in the face because he was dissing Big U, and then 5 days later, that's exactly what happened to him. Big U's label paid for Rayshawn to fly to Vegas and record new music. He was supposed to go to the studio every day and make new tracks, but then Rayshawn missed a studio session and Big U got heated about it. Big U and his homie Sylvester Robinson drove out to Vegas to press Rayshawn. It's not clear exactly what happened next, but the cops think Big U took Rayshawn out to the desert, shot him in the face, then left his body in the ditch. Big U and Rayshawn had been at the studio together the night that Rayshawn got killed. They left in Big U's whip, and that's when Big U allegedly killed him. Then a few hours later, Big U went back to the studio and tried to get rid of the security footage. Rayshawn allegedly repped the Rolling 60s too, and some people think that Baby Huey got killed as give back for Rayshawn. Rayshawn got killed back in 2021, but now Big U is locked up and can't side on whoever took his son out. Wack 100 knew Baby Huey though, and he said he doesn't think his death had anything to do with Big U's case.
U's name protected Jabari. I can stand on that whatever went on with him had zero to do with Big U or any backlash.
What's weird about the situation, though, is that Baby Huey got killed outside of a weed shop, and Big U is known for extorting weed shops in LA. One dude who ran a weed dispensary worked with the cops and said that Big U was charging him $25K a month for protection, and when the dude missed a payment, Big U sent his goons to rob the shop. After that, Big U used the same dude to help him set up robberies on other weed shops. Then Big U's homie Loose Cannon went on No Jumper and self-snitched like crazy about the weed shop robbery. Loose Cannon also talks about how Big U and him extorted a rapper for $50K. Big U and his crew were allegedly robbing, extorting, and putting hands on people all over LA. And Baby Huey was allegedly involved with a lot of it too. Baby Huey wasn't named in the indictment that Big U is fighting right now, but sources claim that he's been running the streets with Big U ever since he came home from jail. There's no evidence to back it up yet, but rumors say that Baby Huey got killed outside of a smoke shop because he was extorting the dude who ran it. Big U was putting major pressure on people when he was free, and a lot of them were afraid to clap back, but Baby Huey allegedly got killed because he tried to press the wrong people. Baby Huey also could have been killed to get back for Nipsey Hussle. A lot of people think Big U was involved with Nip getting killed, and the feds are allegedly going to open the investigation up again, even though they already booked Eric Holder for pulling the trigger on Nip. What's crazy about the Big U and Nipsey situation is that Big U allegedly killed Rayshawn in the Mojave Desert outside of Vegas, and a few years before that, Nipsey dropped the track Victory Lap and rapped, "You got an L, but got an E for effort," stretched him, dropped him off, left him in the Mojave Desert, then left him. Nobody knows who pulled the trigger on Baby Huey, but another rolling 60 named 600 called out Big U's homies for not sliding for him.
All you Greg Crips was up there popping it for Big U. Y'all was riding down for Big U. My son got killed. Nigga, why you niggas ain't sliding, bro?
600 and Big U were beefing before Big U got locked up. And before Big U turned himself into the cops, he dissed 600, Loose Cannon, and Whack 100 and said they were spreading lies about him, and that's why he got charged.
When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about Whack. Whack, Loose Cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all foul. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit.
600 probably isn't going to be sliding to get back for Baby Huey, but there's no telling what's going to go down next, especially if Baby Huey really did get backdoored by some other rolling 60s like people think.